Brilliant. Wheels in Motion, Team PAU, Closing the Gap, Sir Bradley Wiggins interview.
And my dream at a young age, really, I watched the Barcelona Olympics when I was 12 and watched Chris Boardman win the Olympic gold on the Lotus bike. And that inspired me, and I remember thinking I'd love to do this one day. Cycling and sport is an escapism for lots of kids, you know. By the time you get to junior level, you have some semblance of seriousness about you. You know, you've gone through the sort of schoolboy ranks and you've got some aspiration, and you're already at an age where you're incredibly inspired. I can remember I used to get really nervous on race days. A lot of the time it's just about wanting to impress others and impress yourself and confirm to yourself that, you know, you've got all the sort of demons that come in. What if I punch her? All the what ifs, you know. What if this lad beats me because he looks good today? And all that, I mean, I can remember looking at Judy, you're looking at everyone else rather than focusing on yourself. You know, it's highly competitive in different ways for different riders at that age.
We don't want you to look out for on that first lap.
Attention please! So please be mindful of own safety.
When I'm on my bike, I feel like it gives me that sort of freedom in a way.
Cycling gives me a meaning and almost like a purpose.
I really like the competitive spirit of the whole sport.
I think a lot of people just do it for fun and they enjoy it, but I think the level we've gotten to now, I think it's people wanted to get to that level.
This my prime. Let me tell them one time. I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Let me tell them one time. I've been on the grind, feeling real good, yeah, all in my prime. It's about that time. Say your goodbyes, 'cause ain't no match for the way that I grind, yeah, I'm all in my prime.
I've been involved in cycling since I was a child, since I was doing wheelies on my rally chopper. The road cycling scene was something that I've always watched. An opportunity came along for us to get involved in it, to allow young people to transfer from the training programme into another team. And then it came to a point like, well, we'll create our own team, set our own team. For a young person and alone to sustain themselves across the 9 junior races across the UK and to provide all their own equipment, you're probably talking somewhere between £5,000 and £10,000.
The barrier of being able to afford, the affordability to get into this sport is higher than it's ever been. And then have access, not just having a bike, but having access to the right type of coaching, the right type of support.
The Team PAU project is about trying to overcome that barrier and allow those young people to have access to the training, the guidance and the opportunities to race. They get one-to-one coaching on a weekly basis, they get a bike, they get all the transport paid for, all the food paid for, and get taken around the country to race on behalf of Team PAU.
It's just giving the opportunity to some kids that perhaps wouldn't get that opportunity, whether they're from a disadvantaged background or problems at home or anything like that.
They're getting fit, they're getting healthy, they're doing something productive and something physical. We're searching for those young people that won't have that opportunity given to them. It's about finding the next gem.
My name is Sean, I'm 18 and I ride for Team PAU. I've just finished college doing level 3 sports science, and I've worked for the last few years in McDonald's actually. My cycling dream is to get to the World Tour level and compete. My aim this weekend was to focus on the overall general classification, which is what I'm normally aiming for really, and I was trying to aim for a top 10, so that's what I'm trying to get out of this. I think I've gotten stronger over the now that I've been racing for quite a few years now, so I think I've gained a lot of experience and kind of gotten used to having that mentality.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. 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 On the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
So today I've managed to get a top 10 in the TT, which I'm very happy with. My plan was just to try and get into a rhythm and just keep it at that rhythm every time, and if I felt good towards the end, push it a bit more. It's quite a mental game really, because you have to just keep, even if it hurts, you just got to keep pushing, you know?
I'm Callum Evans, I'm 17 years old and I race for Team PAU. I'm currently in 6th form studying maths, further maths, computer science and physics. My cycling dream is to win the World Championships in cyclocross. Since being coached, I've seen a massive improvement with my consistency and then also my performance. This season I got really close to winning a stage, but then unclipped my pedal in the sprint. So we can try again this weekend.
Callum now, he's only just started road racing this year. I think he's come a long way in the past few months.
So I guess to break it down, day one, I had a good result with Sion being 10th in the time trial. Today was a fairly brutal road stage, and all the riders put out good power numbers, but we didn't really have a result to speak of. But Sion kind of retained, I think it was 12th place overall after that one.
I'm Felix, I'm 18 years old and I ride for Team PAU. I've just finished college, I finished sports coaching development. My dream in cycling would be, I just want to be the best, I just want to be the best that I can. I think for me personally, the hardest bit about the sprint stage is I don't have a sprint. So for a sprint stage, that's quite hard. So for me, it would be trying to get away, at least getting away in a break, so I can kind of at least think that's a kind of a top 10 if there's only 10 people in the break. If I know that I've given everything to trying that, I'm always all right with not doing that, as long as I know that I've done everything I can to do that. I think we rode it the best we could. Yeah, we missed that early move that went right. It was first time on this bit, just press the start. So yeah, I think we can be proud. I think we rode well together, and it's the first time really that maybe Sean's been the first head of the GC for the team, and we've kind of been riding for him, which I think is really good for him because he deserves it and he's a good lad.
For me, I'm always proud of the lads as long as they're, I catch up with the coaches on a weekly basis. We talk about whether they're doing what's asked of them. We talk about whether they're communicating well, and those are the important things for me, and they're applying themselves in training because they've all performed at a really high level athletically. We start to see them kind of doing that next level thinking about how they're performing both individually and about how they're looking after one another in the group. I think in terms of Team PAU and Project PAU, the stuff that we've really got to be proud of this year is that we've come into the peloton and we didn't make a lot of noise. I think we've been very humble in our approach to the racing this year, but as we You know, we've opened up applications for the team for next year, and I think we've had 35 or 40 people that are interested. And so we've definitely, people have taken notice of what we've done this year, and there's more progress to be made on that front in 2025.
I think every young person that gets into cycling, that joins a team, dreams of being their heroes in the cycling world that they look up to, and it's how you direct him down that path, the path to aim for that. So come 2025, if we can get a team together that can compete to a level that we're in the top 10 each week, then that would be absolutely fantastic. And then that, I would hope, would then inspire the young people that are on the Monday night sessions to want to get into the 2026 team.
I wouldn't underestimate just how powerful an initiative this is for lots of kids, really, and someone just believing and giving you an opportunity at this age, regardless of whether you become Olympic champion or not. And even if you've drifted away from the cycling scene because you didn't quite make it from, but someone just believing in you and giving you the tools and the right coaching and the ability to think for yourself about how makes you realise what else you're capable of in your life.
Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Yeah, sorry for the wait, didn't think I'd come up, y'all need